Hello students, welcome to my channel. In this session, we'll be taking up additions, how to do additions faster. What are the techniques we can use? See, why additions is important, students, is, see, in the later part of the thing, we will be taking up multiplication, squares and all that. See, what is multiplication? Nothing but repeated addition. What is square? Again, nothing but multiplication. So, in fact, when you go to the videos on multiplication squares, you will see that we'll not be actually doing multiplication, we'll be converting more in terms of additions there, right? So that is the reason, students, if you are good at addition, automatically you are good at multiplication, squares and other techniques. Additions is the key for all following calculation techniques that we learn. So now every one of us, you know how to add, but the question is how much time you are taking to solve a problem. See, in the competitive exam, what happens is when you get an answer for a question, you are happy you got answer. But please understand at what cost? Cost in terms of the time you spend. Suppose if I ask a small addition student, let me say 4965 plus 5487 plus say one more 7349, one more, let us say 6557. Okay. Now if I ask to add them, how you add these numbers? You just pause the video and just check, solve the problem and check how much time you are taking, and then we will discuss whether we can afford to spend so much time, right, students? So now how you add the numbers means, probably many of us today will do like this. See, you start unit digit 7 plus 9 16, 16 plus 7 23, 23 plus 5 28, 8 2 carried, 2 plus 5 7, 7 plus 4 11, 11 plus 8 19, 19 plus 6 25, again 2 carried, 7, 7 plus 3 10, 10 plus 4 14, 14 plus 9 23, again 2 carried, 8 plus 7 15 plus 5 20 plus 4 24. Probably like this you may do and you are happy you got answer. Yeah, but the question is, you cannot afford to spend so much time, students. Even if you are doing a single digit addition like you just said, why we have to tell every time, 7 plus 9 plus 7 plus 5. Once I start here, obviously I'll be doing all the unit digits, or if I start here, I'll be doing all the tens places, 5 4 8 6. Why I have to tell every time 5 plus 4 plus 8 plus 6? Or if I start 5 here, obviously I'll be doing hundreds place, 5 plus 3 plus 4 plus 9. Why should you tell yourself like that? That's where you spend more time. And one more thing, students, why you have to say every time plus something and something? You know you are doing addition, you know there are say 7 and 9. So why should we say 7 plus 9 16? You should say directly like this: 7 16 23 28. See, you don't have to write carried number, you can directly put 2 carried means it will be 7 11 19 25. 2 carried means 7 10 14 23, 8 15 20 24. That's it. Why you write the carried numbers? Why you say plus and something and all that? I mean, if you are not doing it, it's good, it's great, but many of the students have this habit. So what you should do is, if you start your finger here, you can't even, by the time your finger comes to the left hand side, you should complete it. You know you are doing addition, you should only say like this: 7 16 23 28. See, I have not moved my finger here. See what I am doing basically: 7 16 23 28, right? Okay, so 2 carried, come on, 7 11 19 25. What I have done, 2 carried means 7 11 19 25, right? So you should not do any physical movement. Come on, 2 carried, 7 10 14 23, 7 10 14 23. Next 2 carried, 8 15 24. That's it, 8 15 20 24. Done. So non-stop you should do, students, right? So that is something first you practice, right? Suppose if I ask you to add this row, can you please add 9 13 16 21? 9 13 16 21. Of course 2 carried, that's why it becomes 20. Or if asked to add this, can you please add 6 14 18 23? 6 14 18 23. You can't, by the time my hand comes to the last digit, I would have finished my calculation, right? So this is something you should practice, please. Right? The second point, students, is once you practice for first few days single digit addition, then let me tell you what I suggest to you students, write some like this, write some 10 questions, mark yourself some time. Suppose today you have taken some x seconds for this, 10 questions, the time should be 10x, but you take half the time. Suppose if you have taken say 1 minute to solve this problem, I'm just giving an example. So for 10 questions of this type, you should have taken 10 minutes. But give yourself 5 minutes and try to do it fast, putting some pressure on you. Right? So if you have done 5 minutes today, tomorrow you give yourself 4 minutes. Like that, try to put yourself under some pressure. I think your speed will improve, first thing. But then single digit addition is not sufficient when you're preparing for competitive exams. Every second is important. We talked about that in the intro session, right? So students, you should be able to do the similar thing with 2 digits now. What I'm just suggesting with single digit, you should do with 2 digits. Like what I said, 57. If I start taking the last 2 digits, 57, 106, 193, 258. 58 I have written down because they have added 2 digits. Carry 2 to the next place. 67, 140, 194, 243. Done. Is that fine? Let's do it once again. I'm asking 2 digit students. Come on. 57, 106, 193, 258. 2 carried. 67, 140, 194, 243. Done. See, if I can do, you can also do it. But I'm not saying today I'm doing it. No, you do it. How to come to that stage, I'll tell you, students. If I start here, 57 and 49, if I take, students, first add 57 plus 9. How much 57 plus 9? 66. 66 plus 40? 106. 106 plus 7? 113. 113 plus 80? 193. 193 plus 5? 198. 198 plus 60? 258. 258 here, 2 carried. So what happens? 67. 67, next you are adding 73. Directly you can't say 140 accepted today. What you can say, 67? Yeah, 70 plus, first you are adding the first part, 70 plus 70, 140. 140 plus 4, 144 plus 50, 194. 194 plus 9, 203. 203 plus 40, 243. Like that you should do, students. Right? Is that fine? So let me take one more example. And one more thing, students, if the question is given horizontally, you should start doing adding horizontally. Some of the students are not comfortable writing horizontally. What you start doing is, you start writing like this the question. Just see how much time you are taking to write this question, and just see how much time I am taking to add. Probably you will be taking less time to add than actually to write the question. You cannot afford to write down the question, students. I'll show you a table. That time I will speak about it a little more. So let's take one more example, students. Say 8756, whatever that comes to my mind, I'll write down, students. 4947, yeah. 5863, yeah. One more, 6459. Let us say, yeah. What I expect to say, 59, 122, 169, 225, like that. See. But how to come to that stage, I told you. You can start like this, 59 plus 3, 62, 62 plus 60, 122, 122 plus 7, 129, 129 plus 40, 169, 169 plus 6, 175, 175 plus 50, 225. 25 there, 2 carry to the next place. So this will become, 2 carried means 66. 74, 124. What you are doing? First you are adding 8. 66 plus 8, 74 plus 50, 124. 124 plus 9, 133. 133 plus 40, 173. 173 plus 7, 180. 180 plus 80, 260. Let me check. I said 59, 122, 169, 225. 66, 124, 173, 260. That's it. Done. So let's take Now see, suppose if you go to DI, you have a table like this, students. If I ask you during the given period, among A, B, C, D, which has got the highest one? E got the highest one, so I'm not comparing E. Among these 4 companies A, B, C, D, whose total is highest for the given period? If there is a question. So what you will do, students, you have to add the 4 rows. Suppose if this question requires a 15 seconds time for each addition, if you take half a minute, what happens? You are happy because 4 questions, it's all about addition. You will do the addition, you got the answer, but at what cost? Probably you can save at least 50% of the time, if not more, than what you are doing currently. Right, students? So you have to add the 4 rows. Just because you are not comfortable in adding the rows, can you write A vertically like this, B vertically like this, and then add it? You just cannot afford to do that, students. So whether it is horizontally or vertically, you should add them as it is. Suppose if I ask what is the total of which year, out of the 5 years, which year the total of all these 5 companies is highest, then what I have to do? I have to do 5 columns there. Let's do the vertical thing, please. Yeah, I expect you to say like this: 67, 105, 181, 230, 284. Done. Come on, 67, 75, 105. If I have to do, just to explain to you what I am saying, first add 8. 67 plus 8, 75, plus 30, 105. 105 plus 6, yes, 111. 111 plus 70, 181. 190. 181 plus 9, 190, plus 40, 230. 230 plus 4, 234, plus 50, 284. Like that you are doing. Then carry 2 and add the next 2. 2 carried means 47. 47 plus 44, 91. You can't say 91 directly today. What I expect you to say, 47 plus 4, 51. 51 plus 40, 91. Are you clear? 47, 2 carried 47 plus 44 means first add the unit digit 4. 47 plus 4, 51 plus 40, 91. 91 plus 53 means first add 3. 91 plus 3, 94. Plus 50, 144. Plus 3, 147. Then 40, 187. Plus 6, 193, plus 60, 253. Like this you can initially practice first few days, students, but then when you start practicing, you can see here 67, 105, 181, 230, 284, 47, 91, 144, 187, 253. How much time I'm taking? You can just see how much time I'm spending there and see how much time can be saved there. You see here, students, 69, 103, 106, 189, 193, 263. 49, 94, 148, 192, 259. Right? Let's see. 69, 73. If I'm adding step by step, 69 plus 4, 73, plus 30, 103. 103 plus 3, 106. 106 plus 3. That's plus I am writing to every time I'm reading to explain to you, students. You should not say plus plus. 69, 73, 103, 106, 109, 189, 193, 263. So 63 there, 2 carried. 49, 49, 54, 94, 98, 148, 152, 192, 199, 259. Right? See, that same answer I got. Come on, what about this? 69, everyone? 69, 76, 116, 124, 174. Come on, please. 183, 243. I repeat, if you take slow, if you do slowly, you will lose concentration. Come on, 69, 116, 174, 183, 243, 311. Right? Come on, 69 plus 7, 76 plus 40, 116, 124, 174, 183, 243, 251, 311. That's what I said. 3 carried. 51, 101, 152, 199, 263. See, you could do this fast. Right, student? Like this, can you add the next 2 columns also? Similarly, you should be able to do horizontally also. Let me do horizontally this. 38, come on, 47, 107. I'm just doing step by step to explain to you. 38, 47, 107, 116, 176, 185, 245, 252, 312. 3 carried. Come on, 49, 49, 98, 106, 146, 153, 193, 198, 238. Let me check, students. 38, 107, 176, 245, 312, 49, 98, 146, 193, 238. That's it. Take this 97. Come on, all of you. 97, 106, 166. Waiting for you, students. Yeah, 173, 213, 217, 247, 255, 285. 2 carried. Come on, 51, 102, 152, 157, 197, 201, 241. Is that right? Let me check. 97, 166, 213, 247, 285. Yes. 2 carried. 51, 102, 152, 197, 241. See how much time we take. You can do like this, please. Suppose you take this 84, 161, 219, 222, 298. 2 carried. 51, 103, 150, 154, 208, 261. See, you can keep adding like this. So this is how you should practice addition, students. So what I suggest to you is 2 exercises I want you to do, students. Just give me 10 minutes every day. You can do wonders with addition. One, students, like I said, like this, write some 10 rows or 20, write some 20 rows of 5 numbers like this. Give yourself, say, as I said, whatever time you are taking today, start with half the time as a target, and then see how many questions you can do one. Today, suppose if you are taking 20 questions and 10 minutes you have taken today, tomorrow you should try and see that, or in 10 minutes time, suppose in 10 minutes time you have done only 10 questions today, tomorrow you should try and see that at least 11 questions in the same 10 minutes time. Day after 12 minutes, like that, 12 questions, I'm sorry, 12 questions. In the same time is fixed 10 minutes. Today in 10 minutes time I have done 10 questions. So tomorrow 11 questions at least I should try. Day after 12 questions. Every day you should try to see that one question more you can do it in the same time. I'm sure, students, in a week's time your speed will get doubled. That's one exercise you should do. 2, students, 2 of you can join together and keep asking 2-digit numbers at random. Say, suppose if I ask you, say 6947, how much? 116, like that. 6934, 103, 7638, 114, 6738, 105, right? 7649, 125, 87 plus 44, 131. Come on, can I ask you, can you answer? 79 plus 28, 107, 68 plus 37, 105, 87 plus 46, 133. Like this, you should do, you should practice, keep asking 2-digit numbers at random and then practice 2-digit addition, students. You cannot afford to stay with single-digit addition, students. It may take initially a little more effort, but once you do that, addition you can do faster. You give me 2-digit addition, any number of digits of multiplication I can do it. Because as I said, I'll convert that multiplication in terms of addition. So when you keep multiplying those numbers, you keep getting 2-digit numbers. You have to add those 2 digits, means that multiplication of 4 digits into 4 digits also you can do in a single line, provided you are good at addition, right? So please do practice this, students. We'll meet it again in some other video, right? If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel. And you can, if you have any queries, you can contact me at sr.gorentla1@gmail.com, or you can reach out on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter at srgorentla. Thank you.